Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So guys, Fancy and Mac did a live. I think it was on Monday. I think it was. But I'm going to put her stuff in the description below. Now don't come for me. I know how some of you guys feel about Fancy, but she knows a lot. She was involved in a lot of this stuff before it became mainstream. So, guys, I got a piece of her live, and I think it's very important. And I want you guys to listen. Listen to her and Mac for just a few minutes, and then we'll come on back and we'll tie it up in a tight little bow because I think that she knows more about this David Blanchard situation than a lot of us even thought about. Because, in my opinion, David Blanchard knows Gypsy's secrets. So, guys, watch. Let me share my screen real quick, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. Here we go.
Would tell you so many things that we have figured out.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know why so many people helped her either, but I think it's all connected to the VisionCon situation. I do.
I think a lot of people are scared of her. I think a lot of people in Missouri that lived around her, I think they know more. And I really think that they are scared of her because, I mean, look at what she did to her mother. She's a scary individual. Okay, let's get back to our topic at hand.
That's where I think it stems from. I think that's where she met these men.
Everything she does is a manipulation. Everything. I really don't think she knows how to live her life without doing it.
Okay. No, she was never tied to the bed. There's no evidence. Yes, she had appointments and she was seen at the time that she claims that she was tied. And no, I do not think that Dee Dee was selling her scripts. I think that Gypsy was selling her scripts. Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly believe that Gypsy was stealing her mother's medication and selling it.
Absolutely.
Because, well, David Blanchard told you so.
I think that's why Dee Dee was getting so pissed at her, dude. It's like she didn't just run away. She ran away and took all of Dee Dee's shit with her. Like, come on now. Who ain't going to go after you for that?
Take $5,000 out of a safe and walk away? Like,
and all my medication and my phone? And my phone? Like, yeah. Did you ever try to run away without doing all that?
Exactly. I mean, really? You're gonna steal all that stuff from your mom and don't think that your mom's gonna be angry about what you took? Are you freaking serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kim. That's exactly what I was talking about, was the situation where David threw Dan under the bus with it and said it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the first things I thought of, like what, you know.
Yeah.
If I was Dee Dee, I would have been so freaking upset, dude. I mean, love you like no other. Don't care, you're my child. I love you like no other. But by God, don't you steal from me. Especially something like that. Especially like, you know, a narcotic medication and that kind of money.
No.
And why did she have to steal the narcotic medication when she went to see Dan? Think about it.
No, I haven't watched the full Saturday Night Live, and I'm here to tell you, I've already told Becca this. David Blanchard is not innocent. David Blanchard is not a reliable source. So if she's saying that, I think she, but maybe an opinion. He's probably can't see. You know, that's why she tries to hide it so much, and that's why he came out last year and said that he was cleared. No, he wasn't cleared. Nobody was cleared. They just had a confession from
Why
somebody.
The 3 stories?
Why the 3 stories? Why many different stories?
You know?
Why did Kim say certain things that she said in the way she said? Because they didn't sound...
I tell you
Why
what,
why is Aaliyah lying?
if she believes that he actually got his big ass up through that tiny ass window and went through that window, then I'll go along with it. Otherwise, get him the fuck out of my face. No
Yeah,
lie.
no lie. No joke. Like,
I mean, a cop lost his job over that, dude. Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
You got to look at the whole picture. You can't. And there's a lot of things we know. I think that she's not aware of, but she'll get aware of it because we've been talking to her. So
Yeah. I just think she, she's like we were. We wanted to trust everybody when I started this. I
right,
mean, that's why I talked to David and Kim. I've talked to
right.
Aaliyah. I've talked to Aaliyah's mom once. Like I've done all that, but I now have caught them all in so many lies that they all have to know something that they're not telling.
Common sense would
So
tell
guys, so that tells you why do so many of these people want to lie for her? Why would Aaliyah lie? Because Gypsy has thrown Aaliyah under the bus several times. Even in Gypsy's police interrogation, she was calling Aaliyah a bully. But Aaliyah's the one that took the blame whenever Gypsy sent those naughty pictures to her sister and to Pimp Juice. So why? What does Aaliyah know? And my biggest thing is David Blanchard. What does he know? Because I'm telling you, there's a reason why when she left Dee Dee's house that night that she took all of Dee Dee's narcotics. And in my opinion, from what has been said, is that Dan was very heavily in the narcotics scene. And so was David Blanchard. So that with that being said, was this prescription pad, did that have something to do with David and Dan Gladwell? Because I mean, it seems to me because Dan Gladwell said that he didn't think of Gypsy as a girlfriend. I think that Gypsy knew that as long as she had these narcotics, that they would have something to do with her. Not only that, why would David lie about saying that he didn't know that she could walk? Because I guarantee you, with David and Dan being such good friends, and after Gypsy runs away and goes to Dan's house with this book of information saying how old she is, you can't tell me that Dan Gladwell did not tell David Blanchard, hey, guess who come over to my house? Yeah, she came to the hospital, walked on in. And do you hear what I'm saying? She walked on in. So why would David Blanchard show up at the police department? Because he showed up. They didn't call him down there. He showed up there. He had a narrative to push. And to me, when someone has a narrative to push, they're hiding something. They're hiding something. And what other secrets is he hiding of Gypsies? Because I'm telling you, between him and Dan Gladwell, there's more to this story. And I think that if they ever come out, it's going to be a bombshell. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I love each and every one of you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.